Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 3, the Warborn. As you can see, I've taken care of level ups and also cleared out my inventory a little bit. Used some runestones actually, and enchanted most of Ayali's equipment since she has some pretty good stuff, I suppose. I mean, not all of the runestones that I had were very good, but I also used my 2 strength enchantments on something. Well, one on the weapon, one somewhere else. I don't know. I forget. Wait. It's not really that important. I did have 2. Oh yeah, right, on the cloak. Because I felt the weapon's pretty good. It's probably going to get handed down at least first to Khalida and then maybe to another character. And the Brutal Wrap seems pretty good. I don't know if I'm even going to find something much better. Extra melee damage seems pretty solid. There's a lockpick laying around. I just noticed. Okay, cool. So equipment is looking pretty good. Level ups are looking good. Let's talk to people. Botan, for example. And I suppose a little tell. Right. I don't think there was anything new that we hadn't seen before. Same with her. Torch. You mean Torch again? He managed to get here safely from Kiriktor, and he settled back into his comfortable routine of doing whatever annoying jobs need doing. You check in and make sure he doesn't have any new messages for you. Happily, he doesn't. Okay, fair enough. Even before you reach Nathalie, you realize that all is not well. The other hands are staying clear of her. One of them meets your gaze and rolls her eyes, so as if to say, what can you do? You sit at her table. She doesn't respond. She stares straight ahead, quietly trembling with fury. Oh no, what now? What's wrong? She laughs bitterly. Nearby hands subtly edge farther away. Nothing new. I requested more knowledge. They said no, as always. Year after year. My peak years pass by, and all I get is boredom and wasted potential. Why aren't you allowed to have power? When I was young, they thought I was too ambitious. I was independent, and Redbeard hates nothing more than true independence. She glares at the nearby hands. Yes, I said it. I've said it to him too. Yes, I went out on my own once. She holds up her burned hand. I paid for it. My penance never ends. What will you do about it? Nathalie starts to say something, then thinks better of it. She forces herself to calm down. Nothing. I am loyal. I am a loyal Hand of Avadon. I will do everything ordered of me, except always pretend I am happy and content. Except always pretend I am happy and content and a good little soldier. Can you get power on your own? Yes, all I need to do is rediscover all of the most complex secrets of magic, alone, without resources or help. I will do it if necessary. The problem is that I don't have the time. None of us do. I must accept this. I am calm now. I apologize for my tantrum. Okay, I guess that topic is done. You are a sorceress of Avadon. I don't know what that exactly is supposed to mean. I am, and I have been since I was very young. I guess that's just general talk about herself. Because we technically know all this. Why are you bitter? Have I asked her this specifically? I mean, it's just the same thing again. Powerful magic is tightly controlled. Why doesn't everyone trust you? Well, it's possible that when I first became a hand I was over-enthusiastic about my hunt for new magic. In my defense, I never tried to gain any power I didn't deserve. And how do you respond to this? I accept. The will of the Keeper must not be resisted. If you do, you are punished. I looked for more power without permission once. I paid for it. Where did you look for more power? When I was first a hand, She looks down at her burned hand. My hand still hurts. It never stops. I'm sorry, but I choose not to talk about it. Okay, fair enough. How can the war be won? Sure, let's hear about her ideas, I guess. I don't know. I don't say that often, but it is true. Redbeard seems to have an idea, though. I will follow him around for a while and see if it helps, especially since I don't seem to have a choice. Why don't you have a choice? Because Redbeard told me that I work for him now. I will not defy Redbeard. I've seen what happens to those who try. No place in Linnaeus is safe from his vengeance. What do you think of the Pact's strategy? The Pact, led by the mighty Hanvar's Council? Their strategy is to be confused and squabble over old grudges as the Barbarians roam over the borders at will. The Pact hates Avadon, while doing its best to prove Avadon is necessary. Will Redbeard's strategy work? Redbeard thinks Deles is the true leader of the Farlands. Perhaps without Deles's influence, the Farlands will squabble as much as the Pact does, or more. It might work. It isn't any more useless than anything the Pact has tried so far. That's actually fair enough. Pretty fair assessment. Hi, Selena. You sit at Selena's workbench and speak with her. She's capable of chatting and managing several small projects at the same time. Her tiny creations occasionally start to fight each other, and she patiently pulls them apart with steel tongs. Actually, now that I think about it, even though she did talk to us earlier, we did not get a quest, I don't think. That's interesting. Maybe I'll need to. I haven't actually rewatched my footage in between episodes. I'm recording these pretty much back to back. Maybe I should have done that to see what she actually told me. Maybe I clicked the wrong option too and refused to help her. Although it didn't sound like that. Whatever. Maybe I need to talk to Redbeard first. Yeah, I think I've talked to her about all those points before. Hey, Rue. And I don't think there's anything new here either. Okay, well, that was that, I suppose. Yes, let's talk to Commander Denise. Oh, I'm pretty sure we met Commander Denise in the past, in the previous games somewhere. The name definitely sounds familiar, but this character portrait is certainly new. You meet Commander Denise again. Last time you saw him, this warrior of the Kva was at the entrance shouting at Redbeard, so at least you know he is brave. Now he is sitting at the fire cleaning sap off his shield. The Green Refuge is lovely, but it also tends to make everything a mess. He happily sets the job aside when you approach. He looks up at you. We weren't properly introduced. I'm Denise. Welcome to the refuge. I suppose you're here to lecture me for being rude to your master. Not at all. I was actually kind of trying to help you there. It sounds like Redbeard was wrong. Let's be bold. Of course he was. Even when Redbeard was in command, he could not manage the laws of magic. Those laws that say working steel will disrupt the magic protecting us. That is the end of it. But I don't want to argue about it. You're here now, and you seem sane. I could use your help. Gladly. Tell me about the Green Refuge first, if you don't mind. He looks up at the birds chirping in the canopy overhead. It's beautiful and maddening. We are well hidden, and this place is surprisingly easy to defend. It's also dirty, and it makes me nervous. It's a great asset to Avadon, and I'm sworn to keep it safe. We just have to follow the rules. How long has the refuge been here? He laughs. I don't know. The shamans won't tell me. All I know is they offered it to Avadon two centuries ago in return for some great service or other. It's ours for now, unless Redbeard destroys it. Who created the refuge? I wish I knew. Did shamans grow it from nothing? Was the magic already here and they shaped it? Are there other refuges out there that the shamans keep hidden for themselves? I ask, but they aren't talking. There are a lot of rules? Not so many, really. It's hardy magic, the refuge is. The only real rule is that nature has to be the real power here. We can use very little other magic. No working stone except underground, and no working of steel. When Avadon made me commander here, I swore to keep this place safe. I will, no matter what Redbeard says. It is wise of you to keep this place safe. Thank you. I will follow the law and obey my oaths. Redbeard can do what he wants. He'd love to throw me in his dungeon, but they threw him out of the Black Fortress. Huh. So you're from the Kva? I am. A warrior of the sands, a follower of the Stone Code. Trained in the arts of battle there, then given the highest honor, being picked to serve Avadon. As he talks, he sometimes fingers a symbol hanging around his neck. It's an intricately carved piece of dark wood. What is that symbol? He touches the wooden symbol. A rare privilege. When I wear it, all of the defenses of the Green Refuge, hidden and visible, can be commanded by me. For example, I can tell the sentinels what to do. Oh, that seems handy. I'd like to know more about the sentinels. They came with the refuge. They aren't intelligent. They don't talk. I don't know how they were made or how old they are. Maybe they all grow out of little pots somewhere. I don't know. I know they're fearless and fierce in a fight. That's enough for me. Why would I ask him this? I don't really want to ask him that. The answer is most definitely no. Did you give the Drake Shazas permission to stay here? I did. I had no choice. The Drake was peaceful, and we don't have the blades to spare to drive it off. It was quiet for a while, but now it's causing trouble. Ask Shaman Lisa. She won't be quiet about the whole mess. So, I guess I will have to have the opportunity to take care of that arrogant reptile, after all. You mentioned that you have work for me. I do. I am bound to this fort by a hand, but a hand can wander. You can hunt. This is good, because there are several rebels who just need to die. Their crimes are too great. For example, there is a raider named Elric. Oh, well, I've taken care of that one. I want you to kill him, and I will pay for it. I will pay well for it. What are Elric's crimes? He led the sacking of 3 villages. I won't go into the gruesome details. I just say that if he lives, there will be a lot of bounty hunters and score settlers running around causing trouble. Not wanted. Where can I find Elric? Our scouts sometimes follow rebel scouts and the other way around. Their scouts have been at the border of the corruption, a lot. When we were following them, we think we saw Ulrich there. He's been hiding just inside the corruption, so be wary. What does the corruption do to people within it? It warps them, changes them. If they eat anything grown inside the corruption, it's even more extreme. Maybe he was turned into a harmless pile of goo, or maybe he might be more dangerous now. Right, in fact, yep, the worst of them. I've already dealt with him. The rebel Elric is dead. You tell Denise the tale. He is fascinated. I try not to think about how the corruption expanded. The horrors it brings are too great. He removes from his pouch a scarab and several jewels. I can't use scarabs, but I do find one of them from find one from time to time. He gives the treasures to you. I wish I could say your work is done, but it isn't. What rebel do you want me to hunt? A frightening one, though only little is known about. Though one little is known about. Sorry, my bad. The few who escape her are confused. They can't talk about her. Her name is Ilsa. She came here to serve as a mercenary. Ilsa isn't from the Wild Realm? No, I don't think. As I said, little is known about her. She's a skilled mage, so she might be from Kellum or the lands on the east coast. What are Ilsa's powers? She's a mage, able to twist the thoughts of her enemies, control their actions, change their memories. You know, mage things. You're a hand, so you might be able to resist those cowardly tricks. How can I find Ilsa? I have my spies. I've learned that she might be hiding back near Kiriktor. You can talk to the rebels. You should ask them about her. Now that this ugly war is ending, they might be eager to be rid of her. Near Kiriktor, you say? I don't specifically remember. Was there a place I couldn't enter before because I certainly hadn't met her? I guess there must be. Might be something that only opens up after you accepted this quest, so we'll see. Okay, I guess that's all for now. Thanks. Oh, that's still part of the worst of them. Gotcha. Ilsa, hiding near Kiriktor. Sure. Going to return there eventually anyway. And then we have Shaman Lisa, who we're supposed to talk to about the Drake. Several residents of the Green Refuge are gathered here. A young shaman sits cross-legged in the middle. Her eyes are closed, and she is chanting softly. She is surrounded by a ring of cows. Yeah, I was gonna say the other residents are the cows, huh? When you approach, they turn and stare at you. They are not friendly cows. Menace hangs thick in the air. That's kind of creepy. I could stare at the cows. Please call off your cows. No, I'm going to stare at them. They stare back, uncowed. Huh. Excuse me? The shaman opens her eyes and looks up at you. Ah, so sorry. I'd heard new hands arrived. I should have been ready. The cows continue to stare at you with loathing. She motions for you to sit with her. I am Shaman Lisa, one of the tenders of our refuge. The cows watch you coldly as you pass, alert for treachery. What's up with these cows? Shaman Lisa looks at the cows. They look at her warmly for a moment, then their cold eyes turn back to you. I am close to nature here. The animals know me. They sense my... They know I watch over them. I won't eat them, or any meat. They know I will keep the hunters in check. It has been hard lately, though. The wildlife is disturbed. Wait, you don't eat meat? That's bizarre. No, it is my way. And it has been since I was young. It is a requirement for me to do my work here. I can't commune with the cows if they're afraid I'm going to stab them. How are the animals disturbed? I know, but I don't want to distract you from your real work. I can tell you, but only if you really want to hear it. I really do want to hear it, but I can only ask about the disturbance in the local magic? Is that... I don't know if that's related. A creature has been attracted by the magic of the grove. Ah, okay. It is the drake named Shazas. It only came recently. It keeps to itself, mostly. However, it has been enthusiastically hunting the local livestock. Yeah, I actually couldn't help but notice all those cows in its cave, too. Or her cave. The balance has been disrupted, and it will only grow worse until someone can convince Shazas to cull the wildlife elsewhere sometimes. Sure, I can help you. I can help save your cows for this. Lisa nods. And you will want payment, I'm sure. I am able to reward you. The Drake's cave is not far to the north. Shazaz's burrow is in the north side of the rocky hill the refuge rests against. We ask little. We only want Shazaz to fly a few miles away before taking its prey. Drakes are unpredictable, but they usually respond to reason delivered forcefully. Tell me about this drake. I don't know much about Shazaz. The creature only settled in a few months ago. It slipped in quietly, and I only sensed it after it had settled in. I told the hands immediately, of course, but they were too busy with the rebels to help. Have you been out to visit Shazaz? Of course not. I am not a warrior. Drakes are able to be peaceful, but if I walked into its lair, I might provide too tasty a morsel for it to resist. How do I get the drake to agree? Ask nicely. If it refuses, threaten it. You are a hand. I know you have your negotiation techniques. Would the refuge mind if I killed the drake? She gives this some thought. The cows pick up on her confusion and moo sadly. Drakes are creatures of chaos, but they can also be valuable allies. I think if Shazaz were dealt with fairly, it could help us. Also, I hate the unnecessary destruction of any creature, even one who eats all of my cows. The cows moo in rage over their fallen brethren. Okay. Oh, Why should I tell her about Denise and the drake? I mean, I'm sure he didn't mean to do that behind her back or something. Anyway, you tend to this refuge, he said. Lisa takes a deep breath, stretches and smiles. There is a long pause while she enjoys the scene. The Green Refuge is a garden, a special sort of garden. Like all gardens, it requires tending. The plants and the animals must be sustained and kept in balance. Shaman Anton looks after the plants. I commune with the animals. As she talks, her smile fades. She looks carefully at the vine walls as if hunting for flaws. What is bothering you? She looks at the vines and the cows. Is it that obvious? I didn't want to trouble you, Hand. There is a disturbance in the magic here. Oh, okay, so that's what I should have asked first. Gotcha. Oh, I... Drake diplomacy, okay. I could have asked her who made the refuge. Who made this refuge? She gives you a mischievous smile. Oh, I wouldn't know something like that. This place is old, and we shamans don't know everything. You don't believe her. Are there similar refuges? There might be. The wilderness is large, and our forests grow thick. Why was this one given to Avadon? As a gesture. We shamans know that the pact gives us the best chance to live in peace and practice our ways. Many years ago, we gave Avadon this place to show whatever our differences, we are all allies. What do you think about Redbeard? I know that there is a battle for control over Avadon. I have no opinion. I have a task which I do for the good of the pact. I do it and do it well. That is all. Fair enough. Alright. There's Anton's garden, right? Shaman Anton. Though there's been a war raging for years now, a small grove of the Green Refuge is still reserved for botany. One old angry shaman controls this plot of land, and woe will come to any who try to take it. When you approach, he barks, "Stay off my plants! I don't care if you're a hand or heart or elbow. A hand or heart or elbow. They are valuable specimens." Once he's positioned you safely on the path, he calms down. "I'm Shaman Anton. I grow plants. I breed new crops and such. You are a hand, right?" He looks at your insignia. "I want help." Okay. So, what do you do here exactly? "I work with plants, same as I've done for 30 years. Better crops, trees that resist blight. I am a shaman. As nature shapes us, I am allowed to shape nature. Some say I shouldn't be doing this work during the war. They are wrong." Yeah, sure. I mean, why? Why shouldn't you be doing this during the war? That makes no sense at all. But still, how are the others wrong? "What is more important than food? What keeps us warm besides wood? Soldiers who starve can't fight. My work is more important now than ever, no matter what idiots say." I mean, yeah, that's perfectly obvious to me, and I thought it should be to everyone, but maybe not. "Have you met Redbeard?" "He walked through my grove once. Nodded, moved on. Hasn't bothered me since. It's a good thing. I don't need more meddlers." "Any advances lately?" "No. Denise asked me to research the corruption. He's not a fool, so I listened." Research what exactly?" "How to tell if the corruption is spreading, and how it spreads. Maybe it comes through plants or spores. If I can show plants are involved, we might be able to push the infection back." Okay. I don't suppose you have made any progress in that regard. Can I trade with you?" Anton snorts, offended. "I'm not a merchant, and I'll have all sorts... and all I have are shoots and leaves. The blacksmith outside the east gate trades, I think. Pester her." Okay, jeez. Calm down, man. I'd like to know more about the Green Refuge." He looks up. "Nice, isn't it?" Then he looks back at you. "It's nice. It needs to be pruned occasionally. That's all I know about it." Okay. Well, you said you want my help. "Yes, I'm studying the spread of the corruption. I want mushroom spores. Infected mushrooms." Okay. I see. "Fully intact. From freshly infected land, the newest border of the corruption. I need pristine samples. Don't be lazy." "Is it safe to bring corruption samples here?" "Safer here than most places. The Green Refuge is suffused with powerful magic. The corruption won't spread here, not when the border is so far away." "And the samples must be pristine?" "I need a prime specimen, heavy with bulbs or fresh spores. Don't waste my time on trash." "Any dangers I should know about?" "The corruption is danger enough. Don't eat or drink. Don't try tasting the mushroom. Don't inhale the spores. If you have a chance to do something an idiot would do, don't do that thing." That seems like decent advice, thank you. Okay, cool. Corruption bits. Well, yeah, I mean, I knew beforehand that I was supposed to go here first. Oh, right, there's also a handwriter. Before heading to the corruption border, but, you know, I wanted to stubbornly do my own thing, and now I'll have to return to do those quests. But that's fine. Handwriter. There are a pair of massive wooden doors set into the cliff face to the north. A sign says that they lead to a trophy hall guarded by many sentinels. Indeed, I have read that. There is a warrior of the Wildrealm sitting here tending to his weapons. A hand insignia newly sewn has been pinned to his shoulder. He has been fighting for a long time, but his conscription happened only recently. He motions for you to join him. After he offers you a drink and food, he says, "Welcome, Hand. Well, fellow Hand. I still am not used to it. I am Raider Ritter, keeper of trophies. Sorry, Hand Ritter. I'm still a raider." "How long have you been a Hand?" Ritter laughs. "Weeks? A month? Not long after Redbeard arrived. He began sending out patrols and raiding parties. There weren't enough hands, so the most able warriors got grabbed. That was me. Oh, the most able warrior was grabbed. That was me." "Who conscripted you?" "Redbeard himself. Is that an honor? Wait, is Redbeard a real keeper? Did he even have the power to conscript me? Am I a Hand of Avadon or not?" He laughs bitterly and takes a swig of ale. My life is now very confusing." "You didn't want to be a Hand?" "No, I spent my life serving the Wildrealm. Now I serve... Who? Redbeard? Avadon? All of the Pact? What are my powers as a Hand? Can I do everything now? I think I have limits, but I don't..." He shakes his head. "I didn't ask for any of this. The power, the responsibility. I only wanted to do my duty." "What do you think of Avadon?" "I support it. I'm forced to now, yes? I think Avadon is powerful, and they help more than they hurt. I wish I knew what I think of Redbeard. I don't know if he is my true leader or not. I don't know if he could have stopped the rebellion. I just follow orders. I try not to think about it." "How do you feel about the rebellion?" "On that, there is no confusion. The rebels are fools. The rebels fight to keep the Wildrealm the same, but change always comes. I learned that from our tribe's shaman when I was little. If the rebels had listened to their shamans, maybe things would have been better." Sounds very reasonable so far. So you are a raider? "I am. That is my main duty. The rebels are to the west. I help keep them there. I come from the Farrunners, the most fearsome raiders of our land." "Where have you been raiding?" "Rebel village... or what have you been raiding? Rebel villages. The villages of my people. It is a true challenge, because I have no tricks they don't already know. Yet I am good at this sad work. I guess that's why Redbeard picked me." Tell me about the trophies." "Many of them are kept here. Badges of honor, signs of Wildrealm courage in battle over many years. Tribes sent them here to be stored. They are guarded by sentinels and watched by me. I watch over them. It has been my job for many years. I am sworn to it, whatever Redbeard tells me to do. Stay out of the trophy hall. By the way, the sentinels will kill you if they find you." I wonder, should I tell him what I was told to do or asked to do? He might try to stop me. I mean, realistically, he probably is not going to. But it does not necessarily seem wise to tell him about that in the first place. The smart thing would be to just go in there and not be killed by the sentinels and just do whatever I'm supposed to do. Anyway, why don't the tribes keep their trophies? They do, for years. Then the warriors who took them get old and die, but the trophies must be saved. They are the history of our tribes. They come to me and I watch over them. How long have trophies been kept here? I don't know. A long time. The trophy halls were dug out centuries ago. I don't know why they are kept underground. Probably to keep from hurting the magic of the refuge. To hear the shamans talk, the refuge is so delicate that one cow getting sick will make the place rot and fall over. Can I look at the trophies? Hand Ritter shakes his head. We are hands. I should let you pass. However, I am sworn. None see the trophies until they prove themselves to me. You have not done this. This was my duty before I became a hand. Though, there is a trophy I want. Me, not for the vault. If I had it, I might let you in. Oh, well, that's interesting. I guess I'm going to confide in him. I met a rebel named Theresia. She asked me to recover trophies of the Tanella tribe. You tell Ritter about Theresia's request. He nods. I received those trophies recently. They came in a wagon. I stored them. When the war is over, I can decide if they have history. If not, they will be burned. I might let you enter and take them. Peace with the rebels is our goal, and this gift might help it. However, I can't let you into the hall until you prove yourself. Can't you just get me the trophies yourself? Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I want you to prove yourself. Maybe there is a certain trophy I want you to recover for me very badly. Okay. So there is a trophy you're looking for? Yes, however, it is in a very important place, important to the war. I won't send spies and thieves there until the place isn't important anymore. Maybe later. Okay, so it's not in there? Am I understanding that correctly? So if I'm understanding this correctly, I could try to go in here? I mean, if I can. Okay, apparently I can. Can enter, but only alone. So I can either go in here and try to grab the trophies, trying not to get killed by the sentinels, or I could later, once he tells me more about it, go grab that trophy that he wants, and he will give me what I'm looking for. You enter the trophy hall. It's old, crumbling, and damp. For centuries, this has been a repository for the history of the Wildrealm. Artifacts of major battles are stored here. Whether anyone remembers what they signify is a fair question. The air is musty, but the halls are neither still nor quiet. You hear scraping and gurgling in the shadows. These crumbling old artifacts are guarded. Sentinels are roaming the corridors. You have the grim suspicion that if the guards spot you, they won't care that you're a hand. I know. I have been fairly warned. And I have saved the game beforehand. Oh, I don't have a quest marker. That is slightly worrying. One of the trophy hall sentinels brushes close to you. It pauses for a moment, then it shakes a bit. Then it keeps walking, but more slowly. That was a lucky break. If you stay close to the sentinels, you may find yourself less fortunate. Oh, gurgle gurgle. Well, I mean, this one's not moving at all. That's why I... Oh, never mind. They just stop for a moment. Okay, fair enough. Oh, what's in here? I mean, I'm not here to rob this place, but this is just a vase, right? That wouldn't be one of the trophies. Nope. This seems reasonably simple to avoid these things. Is there anything here? No. Oh, there's... Uh-oh. You wonder if it will be peaceful? It lets out a long, loud gurgle and lurches toward you. Oh well. No! Wait. Can I just fight it? Well, I could, in theory. Thing is, I don't really want to do this while being spotted. Also, for the first time I actually was able to pull that enemy right next to myself. I am going to reload, I was gonna say, when I realized that I was on the loading screen, which always counts out my audio for some reason. Okay, where's the local sentinel? Is there? Okay. I mean, I'm really not here for any valuables. I just want to see if I can grab that... Oh, Wand of Calling? No. Oh god, this is bad. This is not great. I also clicked outside the window and I was spotted again. Okay, this is actually not easy with multiple of these things walking in, well, seemingly unpredictable pattern. I mean, their patterns are probably very much predictable once you know them. I wonder if I should just wait until I can do that little errand for Ritter. Or, you know, I could keep trying. Maybe once or twice. It's actually pretty quickly done either way. Okay, that thing moved somewhere. Okay. Nope. God damn it. Is one going to come this way? Possibly. Oh. Come on. Seriously? Well, that's quite annoying. Yeah. So I don't want to be down there. Where did this thing go? Out here, I guess? Oh! Come on. I thought it didn't come here. What? That's the same thing! That was unfair. Maybe I should have just tried actually walking past it. Yeah. We get it. Okay. That one's going to walk here, right? Or is it... Wait. Oh, okay. Now it's going. I don't even know if this is the best way to go. What? What? That one saw me? It wasn't... That was literally not in the line of sight. Gurgle, gurgle, yeah, whatever. Did I take a look in here? I did not, actually. It's not something I want, though. Nope, 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 nope. That's... I don't know. I mean... It's obviously intentional that I can go through here even without being detected, but with as little warning as it gives me and as little leeway around these things, this is more annoying than anything. And they're not even that tough. I guess I could probably kill one of them unless I get knocked right into the next one. I can heal myself. I mean, I guess why not? If I can kill one. What? Oh, really? Come on. Well, with only one, I could have done it. Like this. Not really. Yeah, I can't reach it now. And I'm dead. Pretty much. Yeah, there's no way I can kill it with ranged attack, so whatever. I don't really feel like spending more time on this for now. I mean, I can always return later, and if nothing else, I'll be stronger and be able to actually defeat those things with much less trouble. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and talk to Redbeard. Even though I don't want to. Okay, there he is. Let's save again. Hey, old man. Redbeard's table is now covered with maps of the Will Realm. All of his reports and scrolls about Chimeria have vanished. When you approach, he is poring over the mountain of information. He nervously scratches his neck with his hand. He says, "As you can see, our work in Chimeria is done. We have to move to a new focus. Though you were there a while, I did want to ask. You have more of a feel for them now. What did you think of our foes, the Chimerians?" The Chimerians. They're competent, but they were no match for me? Well, obviously, since I came back alive, right? A good answer, though you shouldn't give Farlanders any credit. I disagree. They're just people, even though they might not be fighting for our cause. Also, I don't know why, I just looked at Redbeard's feet there, and it kind of looks like he's barefoot and standing on the table. Although in reality, I think that's just some transparency thing where his the table sprite is overlapping his, and the part of his feet is just displayed more in a brighter color. It still looks kind of funny. Whatever. Even if it is true, kind words only give them hope. Break their spirits whenever you can. They didn't merit respect anyway. Once you revealed their true weakness, they had no escape, no hope. Their true weakness? Chief Tilla's love for her son, her fear for his life. I know I am belaboring the point, but it is vital if you are to control our foes. Once that weakness was revealed to us, they had no chance. It was dishonorable to use Chief Tilla's son against her. Redbeard frowns. Your foolishness annoys me. When dealing with the Farlands, there is no such thing as honor or dishonor. Only the health of our people matters, nothing else. And you would have used Tilla's son against her? Of course. I would have been harsher than you. Honestly, he should be in our dungeons now, having every little secret stripped from his mind. Who knows what he didn't think to tell us? Family and loved ones are our greatest vulnerability. To trust, to care about someone. It is... I had a dream last night. Well, okay. Your affairs are private. I won't intrude. Actually, I mean, I don't really care about him. But on the other hand, it could be valuable to know more about him. So I guess I'll ask. I dreamed I was back in Avadon. I dreamed Hart Miranda, my old advisor, the traitor. She came to me. She was an angry spirit and she tried... Never mind. I woke up. It was a very unusual dream. I have learned to beware such things. I mean, I'm sure it is related to Miranda's shade and the corruption. But I don't want to help him in any way, so... I'm sure it's nothing. Are you? Such tiny portents can herald great disasters. Don't forget that, Ayali. Now then, we have real matters to discuss. Do we now? Well, I have been dealing with the rebels of Kiritor, as he well knows. And since it doesn't seem like I can talk to him about anything else of import, and that's probably necessary to advance the plot, I guess I'm going to mention that little fact. You tell Redbeard what you've been doing since you last spoke. It's not easy. He seems angry and distracted most of the time, but then he pounces on you with sharp questions about minor details. It's an unnerving process. Well, I wish the game would actually allow me to not answer or not tell him certain things, but I guess that's just not how this works. Finally, he nods. You have done well so far. I would have been tempted to slip into Kiritor and kill every single rebel there. You correctly detected an opportunity. They want me to go to the border of the corruption. I actually have gone there and helped them. I've learned that the corruption is being disturbed by Hart Miranda's spirit. That's interesting that they're... Yeah, these three dialogue options actually refer to different steps in the quest chain, so to speak. It's interesting to see them all next to each other. So... they want me to go to the border of the corruption. Sounds like that's something I could have told him about before I went there. And the other two are referring to events that happened once I had gone there. Well, I mean, yeah, I need to know if I can negotiate with the rebels on the Pact's behalf. That's actually why I'm here. What? Oh, yes, I suppose that is more than the power of a regular hand. He grabs a piece of paper and scribbles a few things on it. Then he signs it, applies his seal, and sets it on the side. Tell Defender Emery that you negotiate with my full authority behind you, and Ayali, I've placed great faith in you, despite you disappointing me with your stupid honesty and honor and stuff like that. Yeah, I've placed great faith in you. I'm forced to. Are you? Don't you dare humiliate me. We'll see, Redbeard, we'll see. Okay, is that all? Can I... Oh, I cannot exit out of this. That's mean. I don't want him to I don't want to tell him about Miranda's spirit. I don't think he needs to know that. Fine, they wanted me to go to the border of the corruption, I guess. Good. This will give them information, but we will also gain it too. If we can solve this problem first, not only might it end the rebellion, but it would prove my value to Hanvar's council. Go there, quickly. I will find it very useful. Is that so? Okay, I have no choice but to tell him. So I've learned that the corruption is being disturbed by Heart Miranda's spirit. Redbeard asks about the details of the encounter. He tries to remain calm, but his hands are trembling. Will I never be free of that mistake? Must that monster torment me even from the grave? What did Heart Miranda do? She was the Less's pawn. She lowered our defenses, enabling him to raid the Black Fortress. Much was destroyed, and many of our best servants died. If she hadn't weakened and distracted us with that raid, I think I could have found the Less before he started this war. What should I do with her if I find her? I mean, what's left of her? It's not really her anymore, from what I can tell. I don't know. She has the strongest spirit I've ever encountered. Sometimes I wonder if anything can be done. No, I must think about this. I don't know how to react yet. I will decide soon. Then I will act. Okay. And I guess I have to ask him to tell me more about Miranda. She was my closest advisor for many years. Her husband tried to unseat me. I had to execute him, of course, and she just wouldn't get it behind her. Then she got her revenge. Well, that seems fair enough in a way. I mean, of course, she shouldn't have, you know, endangered all of Avadon and the Pact in the process. But, well. Okay, that's all I need. That's all he needs, unfortunately. I was really hoping that the game would give me an official opportunity to I don't know, decide to not cooperate with Redbeard anymore. But I guess no such luck. Wait, so quest-wise, I have the Drake quest, of course, corruption bits, waste of them. Those are just minor quests. Closing up shop. Still unsure whether I want to do that. Try and do that right now, if I even can do that. Because the missing quest marker in that inside the trophy hall makes me a bit doubtful. Although that could just be to increase the difficulty to make me actually look through all the place. Although that's not typically how the game handles these things. Typically every quest is clearly marked. Desecrated Circle, I guess I'll have to return and actually talk to those people some more. Since now I have 2 more quests there, might as well return. The Envoy, well, I guess I have learned about his dream. That's really all I have learned about Redbeard. I don't know if that's enough. But she will make, Diran is going to make contact with me when she is ready anyway, so I don't have to worry about that really. Right. Return to her. Oh yeah, okay, so I didn't see that it updated my my quest, but I guess I am done here for now. I have the official permission to negotiate now. That's all I wanted. I just wish I didn't have to play Redbeard's loyal servant quite so much. Ah, right. They did bring the crystal ball here. Ah, you approach the Delesse crystal, sitting comfortably in its new home in the Green Refuge. As before, it is guarded, but from a distance. It won't talk to you unless you are alone. When you approach, a dim light flickers to life within the stone. You hear the voice of Delesse. Ayali, you are there? Yes, I see the stone has reached its new home. I won't bother to ask where. You are done with Chimeria, yes? Your mission is done there? I'm not going to give you any information. You don't need to. I want to ask you some things, but I don't need the answers. I have many agents in Chimeria. I have learned much. And what did you learn? That you made me look weak. I offered many rewards if they stayed in the war with us. Your arrival proved that I am distant and weak. I doubt they will be loyal allies much longer. You did this. You defeated me. The war is far from over, though. But I am curious. What happened to the humble little town of Vanatoxstead? I wasn't able to learn. I was merciful to Vanatoxstead. I hope Redbeard didn't actually exact revenge as soon as I was gone. I am glad to hear it. Even though they betrayed me, I am as tired of death as you are. I'd like for one place to survive. Of course, that may change. When Chimeria surrenders, the Pact will punish them harshly. Chimeria will leave the war. Yes, you made them refuse my help. They will suffer more losses. They will surrender. Then the Pact will get its revenge. That is how the story always ends. The Chimerians will suffer, and you caused it. No, I'm pretty sure you're wrong. If they suffer, they would have anyway. I mean, the war is causing suffering all over the place, and I'm trying my best to end it. Well, anyway, I only have one more question. How does that make you feel? Let's see here if there is any good answer. Feel like a villain is trying to make me feel guilty? Well, yes, honestly. You won't trick me into revealing my intentions. Chimeria attacked us? No. You are the enemy. I defeated you in Chimeria, and I will beat you everywhere else. Well, I'm not 100% sure that Deleuze is really that bad. That he's not actually better than Redbeard. In fact, he might be. I regret what I was forced to do there, and I pity them for the punishment that is coming. That is also true. Yeah, that is true. But it's not something that just happened. It's something you did. Yes, I just said that. You had choices to make, and you made them. Indeed, I did. That's exactly what I just said. I don't know what the point is that he's trying to make. We'll talk again. Are we though? I mean, I guess yeah, because I'm also curious where this is all leading. But I mean, I guess I never really need to go talk to this crystal ball again, right? Redbeard sure didn't officially order me to. Oh well. We'll talk again. I'm curious to hear how bad you feel about what you are about to do. Fair enough. Well, I actually don't like the guy. Pretty sure now. Yeah, okay. Don't want to step in there. Gotcha. Oh, right. I did notice some of these. About Avadon and about the Keepers of Avadon. So you know the drill. Codex. Avadon. There you can save. You can save. Yeah, you can pause the recording, which I mean the video. Holy crap! And we have the Keepers of Avadon. Okay, same deal. And I think, actually, could I open this? No, I could not. Yeah, there were these book stands about the corruption. Whoops, I didn't mean to talk to you again. And about the Will Realm. Haven't I found those already? I might have, but I think I got experience for both of them, right? So, the Will Realm and the corruption. There. Okay, wow, all of this entire episode has been all talk and no action. But I guess that's gonna be how it is sometimes. Right, I guess I'm going to go see the dragon, huh? Or the drake. Actually, going to use this exit here. Although, yeah, no, the other way around would be longer. Can at least return to him, or her, rather. And I guess there's probably going to be a peaceful solution, so I might even have time to finish that quest in this episode. Green Refuge. Okay, Shazam. I mean, it doesn't seem like too much to ask, right? For her to fly away, to fly a few miles away before catching her prey. Seems pretty reasonable. And since she does seem interested in peace with Avadon, she should agree. Maybe I can do something for her to make her agree to that. We'll see. I was sent by a shaman of the Green Refuge. You are hunting too close and taking too many cows. Shazaz sneers. Cows? You are a mighty warrior of Avadon, yes? Yet you waste my time and bother me over cows? Why such foolishness? Too much hunting disrupts them. Well, if I tell her that it weakens the magic of the refuge, she might think to use that to her advantage. I don't really think that's what's going to happen, but you never know. You will do it because Avadon tells you to. Shazaz's lip curls up, revealing a long white fang. So it is a challenge. You show strength. I must respond. This is harder with Avadon. You are not a weakling like other humans. I must think about this. She is silent. Okay, I guess I'll wait a moment. And have you decided? Shazaz lets out a long sulphurous sigh. I must submit. It is the price of living in a civilized land, close to a great power. I will not stop culling the cows. What? I will do less. I will hunt farther away. Oh, well, that's all I asked for. As a gesture, I will free some of the cows I hold. Touch them. A few will leave. I think this will be enough for peace. You hope she's right. Well, from what I understand, that should be enough. Thank you for your understanding, Shazaz. What is actually up with this? I think I must have... Oh yeah, I opened this before, okay. Ah, and I couldn't... Wait, yeah, I couldn't go here. Wait, is there a way to... Or is this just a dead end? Is there a hidden switch in her room? You would expect maybe since there wasn't really much in this little hidden room, that there might be yet another hidden switch. I guess not. This is where the ogres were. Well, I'm not seeing anything. There's another corridor like that. That's just annoying that, you know, that insecurity, that uncertainty. Is there really nothing left? The cow is staying there. You prod it with your finger, it slowly returns to its conscious cow state. Then it walks unsteadily toward the exit. Shazaz must have freed this one from her control. Okay, how many will I be able to? Nothing happens? 15 XP though, okay. Can I... Okay. This one is freed. Nothing. Moo? Ah, okay, I get experience as the cow leaves. Gotcha. This one was freed. This one was not freed. This one was freed, and this one not. Okay. Well, I mean, 4 cows freed, 3 remaining. I guess that's fine, and if she's going to hunt farther away in the future, that should help to keep the balance, right? What's up with this corpse, by the way? Oh, that's mean. Can I go there? Yeah, I can, actually, and there's nothing in there. That's funny. Was that placed there, like, by mistake? Because, I mean, you can kind of trick the engine and still reach it. But they didn't put anything there, obviously. Oh well, Green Refuge, right. So I'm going to quickly return to the shaman and tell her of my success. I hope she's going to be satisfied with that. But I did achieve all she asked me to. Shazaz agreed to our terms. She will also release half of her cows. More than half, actually. Shamalisa considers this. She closes her eyes and chants softly. Then she nods. I think I can maintain the balance under these terms. We will have to hunt farther from the refuge ourselves, but this is a bearable cost. The war has brought several battles to these woods. My beasts bring me bits of pretty scavenge from time to time. In return for your help, I will give you some of it. She hands you a small, dirty scarab. Well, okay, thanks, I suppose. I know you are busy, but I would appreciate it if you help me deal with Shazaz from time to time. Okay. You want me to help dealing with Shazaz? Alas, I do. I have had a troubling report since I first sent you to the Drake, which was just now. The Drake has begun to roam the area. When it meets our scouts, it challenges them. This is very worrying. The cows grunt. They are not sympathetic. The hens have been very clear. Shazaz can't be allowed to do this. I would like you to get it to stop. Challenges them? How? Blocks their path, forces them to turn aside, makes loud disturbances, keeping the scouts from staying hidden. None of this is unusual. It's how drakes stake out their territory. However, this land does not belong to Shazaz. It belongs to us. How can I convince Shazaz to agree? Tell it to. Put up a show of force. That is all. Drakes are smart, but they are fixed in their ways. Its nature is to push us until we make it stop. I want you to make it stop. Once the Drake knows that it is a guest here, all will be well. Well, I really hope you're right. So I guess this time I'm supposed to actually fight it, but not kill it. That's probably what it's going to come down to. Which I'm okay with. Just saying. But I'm going to do that next time. That, and then I'm... Oh, okay. And then I'm going to return to the Corruption's border as well, and take care of those 3 quests remaining there, if I'm not mistaken. So, and then ultimately I'm going to return to Karator, of course, so we have quite a bit to do. But that's going to be next time. For now, as always, I thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.